Good evening, everyone. This is DJ Lei with the first episode of Music and Books, the podcast. And tonight I have a special guest with me. I have my companions, the other part of me, who I've always talked about in my songs and in my music, the one and only, well, so many names, but we're just going to name the one that y'all know them by, Kingatron himself. Tonight we're just going to be talking about music and upcoming albums that we have out already and what we're working on and what are we going to be doing in the next couple of months with music and where have music brought us this far and what do we expect to get out of our music and our fans this year because 2023 was a rough year. So we hoping and praying that 2024 be a better year for us in our music. I first personally want to say thank you all who's been streaming my music for the past 2 years now. Thank you. Also, the new album that is out, JJ Breezy. Thank y'all for streaming that. That has been getting a lot of plays. Thank you for that. I know y'all wondering about DJ Lei. DJ Lei is coming back out. He's actually working on some music now. He just, as he said in his song a couple of years back, right now he just ran out of words to say. So he's working on it, and he's coming back with some stuff that y'all never heard him before do. So he's coming out hard and strong. And I think y'all gonna like this part of him. It's a side of him that y'all have not seen before. He may sound a little bit on the aggressive side, like his alter ego JJ Breezy. It's just that he went through a lot to even have that alter ego of JJ Breezy. So that's another episode that we're gonna talk about. But yeah, DJ Lee is not gone. He's coming back. He have an album that's coming out in February. Don't know the dates yet, but it's gonna be coming out in February. So y'all go ahead and stream that when it comes out, cause it's gonna be. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fire. Y'all gotta check it out. You gotta check it out. So while we have Kingatron here, I'm gonna let him talk a few minutes, and then he can ask me a few questions.
Well, hello, Mr. DJ Lee. Hey, y'all. I'm on the Music and Books broadcast.
It's good to have you on, sir.
So, first of all, I want to clarify that thank you for having me, and I just want to say that yes, it is a lot more music coming. He caught me surprisingly. I supposed to ask some questions. I am just here to be the guest on his show and let him be the star tonight. But I will say that thank you to a lot of the audience that support me and my husband DJ Lee albums. Thank you for supporting my birthday albums. Of course, three of them that was released on January 2nd. Thank you for, just supporting and staying tuned. And, if y'all ever, know or keep up with the show, Keep It Real show, thank you for even tuning into that. Y'all are really amazing. Y'all are really dope with that. And, you know, it's a lot more that it's coming within 2024. And even though it's not going to come like how it used to come, does not mean we're not working on it. And y'all will get a lot for us together as a group. In total, I will say that we are working on our project. We're not pinning no names, no clarifications on anything of when the project is going to be done. but we are working on the project with me and DJ Lei together. We is working on that, and it's a pretty dope. Like the tracks that we got already is pretty dope. He actually has a favorite track that's not even a single, and that's the first song. So it's pretty dope. I cannot wait for y'all to actually get that amazing project. And then anything you'd like to say, DJ, leave to me. I'm here and I'm here to answer it and be 100% real. But I will not be the host tonight. I've been a host on so many other shows, but I will answer your questions.
So, I've been getting a lot of feedback about my music. Why do I do my music? Why do I pick some of the songs that I pick? Why do I choose some of the song titles that I choose some of the song titles? If y'all know me from, I'm old, y'all. I'm not young. I'm old. Y'all need to know how old I am, but I'm old. 20 years ago, when I first started this music thing, I sung about love and relationships, either what I was going through or what I was feeling at that moment. And the genre then was about love and relationships, and how the music industry is now. It wasn't like that then. I actually got in the door to being in the music industry. I actually had a music contract with this company called American Recording, and then they switched over to Arista Records, and that's where I'm not going to mention the names because copyrights and all of that. But that's when they asked me to, because the company switched over. They asked me to switch over all my music and my songs and all that. I was like, yeah, that's cool, and it got me to get better music deals. So I was like, yeah, that's fine, that's cool, I will do that. That's all just the music industry talk. So y'all that's out there that's in the music business, be careful and watch yourself, because they will talk you into all this good sweet talk shit, and then put you at the end of the boat and make you sign all this paperwork. And the paper, oh, you can grab with that. That's just minor stuff. We can go over later. But read every single page, because on those pages that they tell you that you don't gotta read, that's where you get scammed at. That's where you get messed up. That's where you get locked into something that you didn't know you was locked into. And they wanted me to switch my music over and let someone else sing my lyrics, and I just get credit for it. Yes, I do know, I understand that you can get credit for your music and you can be a writer. But if I worked hard singing a song that's was I did work hard writing a song, I'd be damned if I'm letting anybody sing my shit. I'm sorry. That's not me. So I told them they could kiss my ass and rip their contract up and threw it in their face. The ones that are not about to sing my song that I worked hard for. No. So if y'all wonder how my music career been since then, I started being an independent artist, and I didn't know how to put my music out there like I was doing before, because I had people behind me who was promoting me and who was giving me ideas of where to go. I even had my first song on 92Q, the radio station here in Baltimore, and I didn't hear it. Someone else heard it. And they called me like, yo, your music on the radio. I was like, what, for real? And I was happy, so I turned around. I'm like, oh, my shit is playing on the radio. Like I was happy as fuck to hear my song on the radio. I was happy to hear my song on the radio. So yeah, and that made me feel like I was doing something as an artist. Like I thought I was really big having my music on the radio. So that felt really good to me. And as that happened, I started to put my music when we had CDs back then. See all this streaming stuff. This is new to me, so I'm learning how to do all this streaming stuff and putting stuff on the internet by myself. Before I had someone doing everything for me, I had to go to the CD store, which is FYE. Had to put my music in that store. I had to get permission to put in the store. I had to fill out a contract, and I had to get paid off of every cent that they brought it, and then they had to get paid. So it was a lot. When you doing it yourself, it's a lot. But when you got a team behind you, You got to do it how the team say to do it. And I do have an awesome team behind me now. So yeah, the team is good. That's why sometimes for DJ Lee, he don't have nothing, or something gets put out and then it got to get pulled back because the team tells me no, this not ready yet. This got to be added more. This got to be done this more. This should be this. This should be this way. And my people who give me my music, like they tell me different things too. So I'm working with a lot of people who's telling me to do stuff in a good way this time, and I do get paid. Y'all need to know how I get paid, but yeah, I do get paid. Thank you for everybody who is streaming my music and doing everything with my music. I will be talking to y'all in the next episode about an album coming up, as I said, with DJ Lee. He's working on a lot of good music. And I also will talk more about the new social ego, JJ Breezy, where he came from, how he came about, who is this guy? That's what y'all want to know. Who is this guy? I'm going to tell y'all who this guy is and how he came about. Also, I'm going to subject. All I'm going to say is in May, it's going to be something special for me and for Kingatron. We have a new album coming out together because y'all know we do music together. We have a whole page, kingatron and DJ Lei. Our next album that we're doing together is called
Tollers.
Yeah, and this is it's called the Tollers. And what this describes us how we are now versus how we were when we came in and we met each other and over the years of us being together. Like I'm telling you, this is gonna be an off the hook album. Like it's off the chain. And yes, the album has not came out yet to y'all, but to us it's gonna be 18 tracks. That's all I'm gonna say. 18 tracks. And we'll talk about that a little more in the next episode.
We actually did preview the. I will say, like, how can I say it without saying it's a single because it's not a single?
It's like a introduction, and we're gonna make it a single because like it is awesome. We put our heart into it, and when you put your heart into something, that's how you know it's going to be great.
A lot of people has been asking about that song, and we didn't say the name of the song. Of course, y'all will all think the name of the song is The Tollers because that's the name of it. But we never said the name of the song. We just previewed it on like an audio clip.
At our Christmas celebration we had.
Our Christmas celebration, and a lot of people really enjoyed the song. They really loved the song, well, the snippet of the song. And DJ Lei was like, "Oh my God, we need to like do something, make this a single. I love this single and all this stuff." I was like, "Oh my God."
I listen to it every single day. Literally going to work every single day. The album not done yet, but this is my most favorite song off the album. I'm sorry. Hands up. Thumbs up.
And if y'all not aware, it is a song that is on the album that is out now on my birthday album that is on the album. It's called Long Days. And that will be put on the Tollers album. That's the only track y'all know that is going to be on the album.
Yes. No more. But we're gonna do a quick intermission break for about 5 minutes.
And we'll be back.
We'll be right back. You didn't know that JJ Breezy he sings.
He sounds good too.
Check it. You didn't know everything that you know. You didn't know everything that you know. You didn't know that when I was young, somebody that said they loved me molested me. You didn't know, yeah. You the words to me everything was true. Telling me that they love me. Deep down inside, you know they didn't love you. See, 'cause you didn't know. Oh, you didn't know. You didn't know that he said he loved me. And he would never, ever, never, never hurt me. You didn't know. So I can't blame you. Can't let you know. Deep down inside, it was hurting me. Yeah. 'Cause you didn't know. You didn't know. You didn't know. When I was a little boy, I was doing things that a little boy shouldn't do. Being all up and grown up stuff, doing things that grown-ups do. Never ever should I be involved in any of this, but you didn't know. Oh, you didn't know. Everybody that been through some things, let them know it's not your fault. 'Cause you didn't know. No, you didn't know. You're gonna get through this. It's not your fault. No, you didn't know. Yeah. It's not your fault, you didn't know. Alright, y'all. Alright. I like this song. That's off of the new album that the Social Eagle JJ Breezy has out. I believe the title of it's called Say Little Boy. And I chose that song because I want to talk about that song. What I was talking about, where I said that he went through a lot of stuff. And the reason it is because of that. Okay, the album is called Who is JJ Breezy? And it's featuring Jemiah, the other Social Eagle, what we're going to talk about next week, and DJ Lei. But the reason for that, the reason I picked that song is because you didn't know. And a lot of stuff that I sing about, no one know about. No one ever heard me talk about it. And I talk about it now because I'm older and I've learned to get over the fact that even though I went through those types of traumas and situations, I can talk about it in my music and feel okay about it.
So in, in a way, explain the album, with the album, and what made you want to make such a personal album.
So I was getting to that part. Thank you. It's personal to me because, as I was saying, I went through a lot when I was younger. From 6 to 18, I went through a lot of stuff that I'll talk about in the next episode. But this album was a release for me. If I remember Conversations Inside My Head, that was DJ Lei battling with JJ Breezy. He wanted to say stuff that he couldn't say because he didn't know if y'all would be ready for that type of stuff, or would y'all be willing to listen to that type of stuff, or is it okay to say this and say that? So he was having conversations with himself inside his head, like, should I bring this out? Should I say this way? Should I say this way? So when I did the album Lei versus Meyer is when I introduced JJ Breezy. That is when I did Conversation has been released, the remix, and that featured Serenity, KK, the other social eagle of Kingatron. A Conversation has been released is the second edition to Conversations in my head. Now the conversations are out of my head, so we're like, okay, now that they're out, who is this person that you let out? And the person that I let out is JJ Breezy. JJ Breezy is the aggressive, don't care two mother effers about nothing. He gonna say it how he feel it. He gonna sing it how he feel it. He's gonna rap it how he rap it. He just does what he does. You never know when he's going to sing. You never know when he's going to rap. You never know when he's just going to do whatever. Personally, I don't think he even knows. He just gets on and he just flows with it. He lets it all out. He has no cut cards. He says how he feels, regardless of how you think he should say it or whatever have you. He do him. And his album is personal to me because the first was only like 8 songs on there, and every song relates to the then and now. And the song, the personal song, one of my favorites on here, Sad Little Boy. Sad Little Boy was a song that I personally wrote. Like, I actually wrote the song. I didn't just flow with it, I wrote the song out. And that song talks about me, younger me, feeling like a sad little boy. Older me still feel like a sad little boy, but I'm older now, so I'm not actually feeling like that sad little boy. Just as how my thoughts are. Sometimes my thoughts bring so things back, like when I see and I think about what actually happened to me. I start to think about those type of things, and that's what makes me feel like a sad little boy. But deep down inside, not. I love who I am, and who I have became, and who I became came to be the best person that I've ever been. And I'm glad that I can release myself through music. And as I said in the songs,
Sorry.
huh?
No, I was just screaming when you like unlocked diary.
It's like stuff that I can sing about now. The music industry told me, no, you can't sing about that. We didn't want to hear about that. We want to hear about love and sex. It wasn't about love and sex because love and sex wasn't getting my feelings out. But how I'm getting my feelings out now is being an independent artist. I love what I do for the love of what I do. And what I do is music. I have it tattooed on me, on my right arm, the outside of my elbow. It's a two-way tattoo. It says music is my life, and the other way it says my life is music. I can't agree to that because I've been in music for a long, long time. Like, I just haven't just started music recently. I've been in music for a long time. I taught myself how to play the keyboard at 11 years old. I started writing songs when I was like 10 years old. And I didn't know that my songs, well, my poems was like my songs. And when I let my first music producer listen to it, he was like, yo, you should turn some of these poems into songs, like, cause they're good. And I was like, man, nobody wanna hear that. He was like, no, like, they're really good, you should make songs out of these. And I was like, I didn't know poems can be songs. He said that's really what songs are, they're poems. And I never knew that. So that's what I started to do, and that's what I do now. I make my poems my songs, and I just express how I feel. Like, my music is an open diary to a part of me that you don't see on the outside. Like, I can walk around and smile all day, every day, and look like nothing's wrong, but on the inside, I could be hurting, I could be crying, I could be feeling a certain way, and I don't express myself like that until I get to my music. My music is my diary to let y'all know how I'm feeling and what's going on with me. So, partially, that is who JJ Breezy is. And we get into more of that on the next episode of Music and Books. And I thank you all for listening and tuning in. And don't forget to go stream them albums. Who is JJ Breezy? Off of off of JJ Breezy. That's the song. I mean, that's the album title. Who is JJ Breezy?
And have an amazing night, everyone. Again, DJ Lee. Thanks for having me. Um, it was fun and exciting, and tuning into a fantastic show, and many more to come. So I cannot wait until y'all tune into more of those shows. But yeah, thank you.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in.